Okay, hopefully it's working. I think I messed up the stream key, but I should be back. It's Title Tuesday. Tournament starts in 10 seconds. Okay, looks like I'm live. Chat is going to be in emote only mode on Twitch. And first game starting now. Yeah, not much time to mentally prepare. But here we go. I woke up not too long ago. Oh, thank you, Harkir, gifting 5. That's super kind. I'll play this line. This is still prep. The opponent walks into a classic trap. I've probably trapped a handful of people with this in Title Tuesday. It's not completely winning, but black does win a pawn. Good position. There's b5. And white's main plan is to eventually do f3, e4. But f3 runs into rook e3. Okay, now I'm threatening mate in 2. Not seeing how white stops it, actually. Because king g1, I still play queen h4. There's no knight f1. This rook is stuck. It's already forced mate. I mean, there's knight f5 I take. White can't take back because it's still mate in 2. Bishop h7 does nothing. It might just be over here. Yeah, opponent resigns. 15-move win to start the tournament. Turn off emote only on Twitch. Welcome in, everyone. That was a nice start to the stream. Let me know if things look and sound okay. I went live just a few seconds before playing the first game. I tried going live earlier, but I messed up the restream key. I think I only went live on Twitch and not YouTube. But looks like everything is working now, I think. Okay. Gonna try and bring both chats open. Okay. It's probably the quickest Title Tuesday first round I've ever had. That might even be the quickest Title Tuesday game I've ever had. Although I think I once won a game in like 10 moves. Some like funny opening trap. But 15 moves still pretty quick. I don't think there's much to add to this game beyond what I already said. I have made the mistake in the past of mixing up my move order. Because, what is it? Is it here? There's a potential trap that if black plays h6 too early, which is usually a move I like to include, then white can take, and if takes, there's takes. And there's issues. It doesn't work here because if takes, I have takes on d4. Hey, Jerome Trong, the $10 super chat, who says, thanks for teaching us chess and great job with American Cup interviews. I appreciate that. It's been busy chess days for the last several days. Been doing these pre-American Cup streams and then in-person commentary at the chess club and then interviewing the players and then just crashing at night. Also, thank you to HJE Fish. Woo. I have turned off text to speech and all alert sounds just for this stream. I'm gonna try and stay as focused as possible. But between games, I can look at chat, answer questions. Oh, I forgot to turn on my my heart rate. I think this last game I stayed pretty calm. It should be below 100. Especially because I woke up not too long ago. 72, okay. Was it hard playing that last game without a beating heart? I didn't even notice, so it's fine. Yeah, so the main moves usually are h3 or a3 or bishop g3. a3 prevents the knight b4 idea. h3 prevents the bishop h2 idea. But castling allows lots of fun. The only moment I wasn't sure about was this position. The b5 looked very natural. Well, I guess I could still go for this idea. This. Maybe slightly more useful. Engine doesn't like b5 because e4. But then it really doesn't like bishop g3. And this is over. Okay. Does Eric even look at YouTube chats? Sometimes. It's a bit more to look at these days between chess and Twitch chat and YouTube chat. But I try my best. What's your favorite musical group? Group. My favorite musical artist is Harry Mack. What group? I'm not sure actually. It's probably a handful. Growing up, I liked The Fray. I liked Fall Out Boy, of Monsters and Men. These days, I just listen to whatever the algorithms recommend me on Amazon Music. Do you plan on making sub badges for subs for the past 4 years? Colle is closing in on 5 years. It's a good point. I should update them. I think I've updated them in a few years. Yeah, Harry Mack is the freestyle rapper who, on my channel, I do have a video of Harry Mack rapping to me playing against Gotham Chess. It wasn't a super highly viewed video, but it was a super fun collaboration. He did a couple raps about chess. Also, thank you, Alan DKK, with 100. Or wait, no, that's just Alan with 100 DKK super chat. He says, "Hi Eric, nice catching the stream. Really enjoyed your matches with Nelson recently. You're two of my favorite chess streamers." Nice. I did collaborate with Chess Vibes, National Master Nelson Lopez. For those that missed it, there is, I know sometimes people don't realize that like you can find my live stream VODs on YouTube, but you just go to my channel, go to the live tab, you can find the whole VOD from that collaboration. Thank you to Ordinary Otter. Happy 27. Let's watch a game. Oh, Magnus is in. Okay, this is one of the final games. Is this your favorite shirt? One of my favorite shirts. If you look really closely, people can see there's chess pieces. Maybe later I can zoom in. Yeah, queen versus bishop is quite easy to win. Black will just stay on the light squares. Thank you, C. Kempton. Nice job farming Danya. I farmed Danya recently for rating and for content. It is the most recent YouTube video I posted. So next game should be starting soon. Okay. Here we go. Playing Korobov. Wow. Yeah, my rating took a dip recently, so not used to playing up in round 2. Let's see what he plays against the London. H5, interesting. Yeah, positional line. Maybe some rook a3, eventual rook left ideas. Also a5, knight c4, never mind. I could take. And then bishop g4. Just play it safe. It's a timid way of playing, but maybe it's playable. f3 might be an issue. I could play f3 myself. Then the knight comes in. Let's start with a5. I guess f3 doesn't have an immediate threat. I could ignore it, maybe maneuver my knight. There's the idea of this and this to target b7, maybe even rook b6 to target d6. Thinking rook e3. And then like f4. f4, knight c4, rook e2, knight b2, rook b1. Looks interesting. So the idea is if I lose a pawn, I'll win back b7 with hopefully a good position. g5 might be coming. It looks passive. I want to play knight f2. g4 might be coming. I'm gonna play rook b4. Take. In this move. And c4 is potentially weak. Mm-hmm. If I take. There. Trying to calculate f6. It's hard to fully calculate, but okay, king e5 is mate. The idea is rook c7, e5, d6. Not 100% sure. c2 is hanging. Maybe I still go for it. I'll be down 2 pawns temporarily, but d6 hangs, and then f6 is... Oh, I forgot about that. King h1? Can't take. So h2, I have rook f1. I'm on the verge of losing, but maybe not. And black can probably force a draw, which I wouldn't mind, but if takes, I'm not getting mated, and I'll have perpetual threats. I don't see the win for black. I will win this pawn. I'm playing for a win now somehow. Just winning? I can do the caterpillar thing. Opponent resigns. Wow. That just turned around. What just happened? Let's go. Beating one of the best players in the world. I think he's top 100. Nice start. Gaining back some rating. I don't know if I really deserve to win that. I was getting outplayed. I didn't fully understand. I really need to like study the structure more about understanding rather than memorizing lines. I went for the queen trade to try and just be safe, which is still maybe equal. Yeah, this is playable. Bishop g4 apparently is wrong, but still playable. I was happy with this idea to get an f4. But black was still in like pretty good control. Knight g4 is wrong. Yeah, black had a very strong pass pawn. And then here, f6 is the best move, actually. Yeah, because the other moves, like if I play this too soon, then the king just gets a blockade. But the key idea is if king e5, it's mate. When did it turn around? Okay, so the only win for black was rook c8. Setting up the mating idea. Because I don't have time to take. Because takes, if I play this, it's mate. King g1, it leads to some losing ending, but how? I guess black just trades rooks. And then h3. Still not entirely clear. Okay, g4 is lost. So rook c8 was missed. And then I'm already a little bit better. Yeah, it turned around really quickly. I'm from losing to winning in like span of a couple moves. All right, very good start. I'll probably play up again. 2 out of 2. Yeah, a few weeks ago I was rated around 2,900, and I had a few tilted Tuesdays. Actually, last week I had probably my worst title Tuesday ever. I don't even remember my score. I don't know if I want to remember my score. The VOD is on YouTube. I think it was 4.5. So I'm already like maybe close to. All right, here we go again. Grandmaster. I've played before. Opponent not moving. I feel like this is typical in Title Tuesday. People don't realize when their games start. C3. A tricky line. I'll play against a London. I don't usually play this line as black. But as white, I usually avoid this line, so. Yeah, like knight d7, eventually e5. Might throw in castling. There's knight takes or queen takes. I think knight takes makes sense. Bishop b5, bishop d7. Could take with knight. There's some like takes and knight c4 I think is fine. I think I should take. Yeah, rook c1, probably queen b6. There's a line where black takes, plays knight c4. But there's ideas of queen a6. Just tickle the pawn and pin this pawn. I could take 94. Try it. Solid position. Considering b6. A little bit awkward, but let's do it. Do prevent rook c7. Some knight b4 to d3. Get the king in. Doing well on time. Not sure if this accomplishes anything. Hoppity hoppity. E1. E4 might be coming. E4 knight f6. F3. Rook c7, I probably just trade rooks. Might be self-destructing here, not sure. That's a good move. No! Oh, actually, maybe. It's okay. The hoppity. So many horsies everywhere. Checkmate. No, no, no. I thought that was mate. Let's go. Oh, that was so confusing with all the horsies. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I was getting outplayed again, but somehow I stayed alive. There was a point I thought I was getting forked. Way back when. It was around here. I said no because I thought this is a fork, but the knight covers f6. What a crazy game. And I was worse. 3 out of 3. Back-to-back wins over Grandmasters. I'm gonna retitle this stream. Crushing Grandmasters in Title Tuesday. Okay. Okay. I have to calm down after that one. Oh yeah, let me update my score. Throwback to last week. I had 4.5 out of 11. 3 out of 3. Let's go. Oh, playing Sam Shankland. He probably wants revenge. Okay, emote only mode. And here we go. Yeah, I did beat Sam a few weeks ago in a fun game. Let's play this line. Yeah, knight a3 is a good move. I think I'm supposed to take. And there's also bishop e7. Play this and maybe over h5. I'm out of prep, but I have some vague recollection of ideas. Yeah, he wants to hurt me. I mean, there's h4. Let's have some fun. I have c5. g4, h3. h3 makes sense. And like knight h6. Kind of a threat. If I take, I sack a rook. There's f3 in the end. I don't know. It's all about having fun. f5. h2 is a weak point. e5. Take. He's playing so quickly. Rook h4 also. I don't know how he's playing so quickly in a crazy position. Ideally, queen g5 and checkmate someday. Maybe this? Okay, here's where I sack the rook probably. Takes here, takes. g7's randomly hanging. There's a funny idea to play queen b8 first to threaten mate. Induce f4 and then take? f4 first. Rook b8. Thinking bishop g7, f6 to trap the bishop. There's queen e1. Rook h7 though. e5. Oh, good move. I have a funny idea. This. I'm going to take the knight. And then win both bishops. And there's bishop h5, king e7. A weird position. G8 coming. Delayed bong cloud. Not winning the bishop. I'm gonna play this. Slow, but maybe possible. I don't like what I'm doing. I'm gonna play this move. That comes to an end. My perfect score. GG though. I feel like there were chances somewhere there. Like the bishop was looking very trappable. It's just such a crazy, weird position with so many different ideas. I spend time because it's so complicated. But it is Blitz too. Okay, objectively this is better for white. But then here it gets messy. And maybe according to the engine, I was better at some moments. There's just so many different ideas to consider. Like there's e5, I was considering f5, moving the knight. I played rook h4 because it sets up ideas of moving the knight in rook g4. Oh, Magnus was pleasantly surprised to see me in top 10. I guess that's better than being pleasantly suspicious. Okay, yeah, was I tied with Magnus for a brief moment? Point behind him now. Ooh, Gukesh is playing. Gukesh like never plays Title Tuesday. Oh yes, my world champion. Wow. He's rated 1600 in, I assume, daily chess? That's funny. Yeah, if you're just joining, I've had a good tournament thus far. Played 4 games. I beat Anton Korobov in round 2, who is at least over 3,000 on chess.com. In round 3, I beat another GM, rated somewhere in the 2900s. And I just lost to Sam Shankland. I guess Sam gets his revenge for I beat him not too long ago. But this is a super fun game. Like, this is how if I'm going to lose to a GM, this is how I want to lose. Just absolute madness. I think I found decent moves. Like, I found this idea of f6. Rook b2 is a bit overkill. I was considering e5. I didn't play it because takes. Also, my computer's like really lagging. Might have to refresh some stuff. Sometimes it's the chats that slow down everything. I think specifically YouTube chat slows down everything because it takes up a lot of cache. Hopefully things are still stable. I do want to just check the turning point in this game, and probably around here. Yeah, I was still optimistic here though, because it looks like the bishop's getting trapped and pinned, but white's just in time for king h1, rook g1. And I'm not effective in exploiting the diagonal, because if I ever like do c5, there's e4. And I tried, but white escaped with the king. Oh, Axer typo got a memory overload. Okay, so yeah, I think it's just a matter of refreshing once in a while. I am being proctored. Yeah, it's a requirement, at least for me, to use the proctor software for every Title Tuesday. There's gradually rolling it out to everyone, but I'm not actually sure how many people are required to use it. I think it's still in the early stages. And probably by the end of the year, it's going to be required for everyone. I do have a camera behind, or a phone camera behind me, that proctors can see what I see. So we do have a break, actually. Usually a 6-minute break after round 4. I got about 5 minutes until next game. I mean, I might play up again. 3 out of 4. Yeah, I'll probably play up again. I've never played Gusztáv. It'd be cool to play him. Though I have played him in ping pong when he was in St. Louis, and Codenames, but never chess. I watched him play some Bughouse. What is a proctor software? So chess.com recently released basically their own browser for when there is online prize events. It's a way of monitoring players to ensure fair play, which I think is a step in the right direction. I think the lag was caused from not from internet connection, but from CPU overload. What's his ping pong elo? Probably better than the average person, but still like amateur. Maybe 1,000. Although I think ping pong ELO is on a different scale. I did play like a rated ping pong tournament when I was a kid. I think my first rating was like 800. But I lost every match. Still had fun though. Are you commentating today? I guess I'm commentating my own Title Tuesday games. But then I will be doing in-person commentary for American Cup in St. Louis. A lot of strong players in town. I did it yesterday, but there was a very small turnout because early afternoon on a weekday doesn't get too many people in person. I will also be doing player interviews on the St. Louis Chess Club broadcast. Those usually take place around like 3 or 4 p.m. Central Time. Yesterday was a crazy day. I interviewed a decent amount of players. Tatev Abrahamian beat Carissa Yip. Lanier, a solid draw against Hikaru. I interviewed Hikaru the other day. It was 2 days ago. I asked him if he's actually planning on retiring, because he had a recap saying retirement incoming. But it sounded like he'll play at least like one more World Championship cycle. Hikaru's actually like pretty friendly in person. Like when he's not in the midst of a competition, like outside playing a chess game, he's pretty normal. But sometimes like during these events, players are just like so much in the zone. Sometimes what it takes to be good at chess. What specs are you rocking? Oh, like computer specs. I'm using a Mac Mini. Maybe I should upgrade. Maybe I should switch to a PC. Although streaming on a Mac has been like pretty good experience. So I've streamed on PCs and Macs. Used to be PCs were much better for streaming, but Macs have caught up. Oh yeah, Carissa gives some of the best interviews. She actually told me before the interview she wanted to say the phrase "Don't play, bro." So I had to set her up. Oh hey, Forever Dev, the $50 super chat. Thanks so much. Really appreciate that. That's super kind. Okay, next game is starting soon, so I will be hiding the chats right about now. And let's get ready. Playing Grachey. Okay, international master, but higher rated. There's another player, Grachey. I think Boris Grachey, grandmaster. So bishop b4, knight fd2 is a key idea. Preserving knight c3. h6 is kind of mysterious. I'm not even calculating the pawn sack. Usually it works. e4. Got a pretty good Benoni. A lot of quick moves. There's some f4 idea coming. And g5 is sometimes a move. Wow. h1. Knight f4 might be coming. Those look scary. Rook a3 could be a defensive mechanism. Also, knight f4, I have g3 and eventually forking, maybe? Looking at knight e2. I think eventually I want to play this. f2 is not defended. Maybe this move. b5. I think I just allow b5. Bishop e2. Knight f4 is coming. What about g3? g3, b4, rook e3. That looks kind of strange. I mean, I do have potential energy. Positions like a compressed spring. I think the rook might just maneuver back to a normal place. I could take. f4, take. That's uncomfortable. Don't see anything wrong with this, though. Looks super risky. I'm getting outplayed. Knight e3. Wow. Bishop h2. Knight f6 is coming. I think knight g3 wins, but I couldn't do anything. It doesn't win? No, I have rook h3. That's a move. I have to play rook f5. Nothing else. Still fighting, though. Really? Take. No, 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 no. Small mouse up there. Never resign when you have a knight, but I lost my knight, so okay. It's kind of sad. I mean, it's losing. I wanted to play this and resist, but it's still losing. Good game, though. Another game I'm not too disappointed in. I just kind of got outplayed. Black had better strategies than my strategy. So I'm 3 out of 5. But four out of the 5 of my opponents were higher rated than me. So still a good score. Yeah, rook a3 is wrong. Still okay, but I should have gone for g3 sooner. Like if I can play g3 f4, then I have kinetic energy. But I was a little bit slow with my expansion. Knight d1 was super passive. Engine likes king g1. Should have considered that. And then, yeah, I just had the worst end for a while. Or for the rest of the game. I tried to sack the rook to get a happy knight. But knight g4 is very strong. The rook is still stuck. There was a point, though, like, I took a time on this move because I wasn't sure about this. And then check. But yeah, I did realize I have rook h3. There's a bishop h3, then there's this, and this, and I'm losing. But rook h3, there's still this. I didn't calculate this, but apparently it's okay for white. Welcome back to XI Sparks. 80 months. It's a long time. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, it's Title Tuesday. Had a good start. I did just lose a couple of games in a row, but I gained some lessons. Yeah, this is an opening I first discovered by playing the black side of this position. I played Alexey Grandmaster, at the Chicago Open. And it was like maybe 2012? 2011 through 2013, one of those years. Could have been earlier too. I had never seen this idea before. He crushed me. He played some line where he castle queenside sacked the pawn and mated me on the king side. And then he made a video about it for ICC. The video might still exist. It was part of his series called What Every Russian Schoolboy, something about Russian schoolboys. Every Russian schoolboy knows. Maybe some people know what I'm referring to. Thank you to Close Fabric. Happy 14 months. So, just waiting for next game. There's one game going. Wow. It's Tani versus Mark Smirnov. So Tani's trying to win. This could result in knight and bishop checkmate. If white can like get the pawn far enough, force black to sack for it. This could easily go well beyond 200 moves. Nope, it's a draw. Okay, I look away for a moment. 95 allows simplification. Okay. Next game should start momentarily. Here we go. Opponent's also streaming. Chessburger TV. Okay. Gusztáv or Gambit. Oops. I was about to mouse slip c4. That would have been really bad. That could have destroyed my whole day. So this is a line that was seen in the American Cup yesterday. Both Alice and Irina played this. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. I forget exactly. I think it was 2 days ago. Alice played this against Nazi. Irina played this against a Tusa, I believe. I actually played this over the board in classical in August in Trondheim, Norway. I drew a Norwegian Grandmaster with this. I think I should take with Rook. Now there are a couple ways to develop. Probably just e6. Maybe just knight f6 first. And so if e5 we trade, I win c2 in the end. b5 makes sense. I mean, b5 there is c4. And just e6. Yeah, knight a3 is kind of strange. But I don't think I can punish it. And now b5. I might walk into c4 or a4 later. c2 is a target. I'm doing well on time. Knight b4 might be coming. What to do? d5. Positionally, d5 does make sense. I have a dark square bishop. Pawns should be on light squares. I prevent knight b4 as well. If e5, knight d7. Yeah, that's one drawback, though. Maybe threatening this. Also, maybe threatening this. Like bishop e4 is probably no good. I'm taking with queen. It's just easier to play. c2 is still a liability for white. Oops. I'm playing the wrong pre-moves this game. Almost mouse slipped pre-moving, taking with a pawn. We trade queens, okay. c4 makes sense. So take knight b6. And this move probably coming. And there's rook e4. Rook e4, maybe f5. I either win the pawn or get this move. A little bit negligent. Knight d6 is coming. There. That was really negligent. I do control A8. C5's coming though. Okay, if I take. Don't see what to do. That's probably going to be a draw. I went on time. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I was doing really well earlier, and I just blundered away everything. I missed F7 was hanging. My final position is almost actually winning for white. Like this might be winning G6. I'm not sure though. Like maybe H5. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Like H5 would draw, at least. Actually, everything draws. Okay, well, the dirty flag. Let me update the score. I'm 4 out of 6. I should have been 3.5 out of 6. That's the nature of Blitz chess, I guess. Yeah, most of the game was kind of nice. It felt good. Like, all of this felt good. And then, I guess it wasn't that good though. Only like slightly better for black. Bishop f6 was just one careless move, and then I didn't even see f7 was hanging. I probably misplayed it. Yeah, here I allowed c5. I'm almost like winning the bishop, but not quite. Okay, well, moving on. Playing Paravyan. Here we go. Play d4. Another Grandmaster opponent. Yeah, knight d7. Forgetting my lines. I think e3. Oh yeah, bishop d6 takes, and then knight d2 or something. This is probably also playable. Knight d2 first. I guess we'll play the IQP. Yeah, my opponent's probably happy with this, but it is what it is. IQP is isolated queen's pawn. Pawn could be weak long term, but it could also be strong. Control space. Usually the strategy for black is to trade minor pieces. Strategy for white is to keep minor pieces on the board. I could play 95. I'll just castle. Bishop c2 randomly. b7 has been hanging. I don't think it was takeable though. Wow. I have the bishop pair. That's the point of this move. I'll take with queen. I don't see a great discovery. After take. Looks scary, but maybe it's okay. If I get the chance, bishop d4 would be nice. Or taking e6. Rook d8's coming. Oh. Take. I don't want to trade rooks. I want to play this bishop d3 maneuver. H5. G3. Really? Should I play f5? Okay. Might be better for me at the end. It's probably just a draw, though. Yeah, it's just a draw. Okay. There's maybe a point, maybe not. I didn't want to be worse with this d-pawn. Like, or black had the more active king. Okay. Well, draw against a 3,000 plus GM. I'll take it. I'm gaining some rating this tournament. 4.5 out of 7. Already tied my score from last week. 4.5 out of 11. Did I have a win anywhere? I haven't really been using game review. No, I was like, the most I was better was like plus 0.8. Yeah, my biggest regret actually, I said this during the game, was here. I should just play f5. Like I realized right after I played king f2, which is still apparently the best move. But I think f5 is a better practical decision because then it doesn't allow for f6 because e6. So how does this work? King f2. I saw e6, but f5. Oh, e7 I missed. I just assumed I'm losing the pawn. But I'm trading this pawn for this pawn, and I win f5 in the end. Still probably closer to a draw, but should have gone for this. Okay, GG. Yeah, that was probably my best chance, like the whole game. I didn't really get much from the opening. I think I probably should have played knight c3. I was confusing my lines. Oh, playing Tani. Okay. Tani's a strong player. Strong tactician. giving me some time odds. Pretty sure Tani did not move to the whatever islands these are. He has a good score against me too, I think. I did play him OTB way back when at the Chicago Open Blitz. We played a similar line. I think he played D6 in that game. He's playing slowly. It's still prep for me. It might be prep for him though. Should be 5? I'm out of my prep. It's still a lot of like classic ideas for white. Castling E4. F6 does not combine well with the minor pieces. It does have the idea of pawn E5. That's hard to do much. Takes, I probably take with queen. F5, bishop E5. Usually you don't want to take with queen in such a position. Missing something, C5, queen A4 check. Doing well on time. E4 could be a potential break. Also F4. I think positionally F4 makes more sense. Allows for bishop E2. Knight D7, I might have to trade. Did allow knight G3. Knight G3, rook H3, I think is okay. Did I just miss this? No, there's my F6, okay. Bishop E2. Knight E6 is coming. E6 is a move. Can't be taken, but there's knight F6. And queen E5 looks artificial. What to do? What to do? Bishop E2, queen D2. H5, G5. I weaken the dark squares, but queen can help defend. Or probably should not have allowed. Should still be okay though. B2 is the blunder. Under pressure. H5. The knight c4 might be coming. Oh, knight e2 is coming. I think I'm just losing. I have queen f2. Barely holding on. Yeah, he's done his puzzle rush. Take. Oops! I blundered a rook. Okay. What to do? Almost came back there. I saw this move, but I didn't trust my instincts. I was scared of some check. I guess it's not a problem. What to do? Yeah, we just got both low on time, and he was sharper. I blundered a rook. Like, this is still playable, but yeah, it's hard to defend. Rook e1 was not the best defensive attempt. Thank you to Namkle. Happy 7 months. Yeah, opening was fine. Let's see where things turned. Engine likes takes, and queen b4. Yeah, I guess b7's a liability for black. I mean, f4 looked fine, but yeah, it's not as good. The center closes. For a moment, I thought I had missed e6, but there's not f6, and I probably lose a pawn. And then here there's e6, but again, knight f6. And things flowed in black's favor. Yeah, b3 is a concession. I tried to prevent the knight from coming in. I should have played knight e2 first, apparently. And then here... Yeah, at this point, I thought I was losing. I don't understand. Queen c1, there's this move. Oh, the engine just wants to sack. Oh, if rook takes, there's c3. And if queen takes? I have this in the end. Still worse for white, but more playable. Okay. Tough game. 4.5 out of 8. We do have another break, so I have more time to chill. Yeah, we can see the accuracy. Probably not so high. 79. Let's see the standings. Let's see how Gukash is doing. This has to be Gukash's first title Tuesday in a long time. Not seeing Gukash on top. Magnus was 6 out of 8. There's one game going. Or not. The games are done. So this person, who's this? Caribbean. And this person, Asapenko. No perfect scores, but 2 7.5s. Bunch of players with 7. Uja, there's a wonder. I don't think anyone who's playing American Cup is playing Title Tuesday. Although I guess there could be some players who have a day off today that would play. Like Sam Sevian. Sam Sevian here? I did interview him yesterday. I was going to ask him what he's doing on his... Right, I asked him what he's doing on his day off. He said he might go to the zoo. Yeah, Hikaru is definitely not playing because he has a game against Dominguez starting in a half hour. Anyway, yeah, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, hope you're doing well. Let me know where you're watching from. Every day this coming week, I will be live around this time. Basically late morning, US Central Time. Wrap things up just afternoon. Is this opponent really from Holland? Probably not. I don't even know where those islands are. But Tani has a really cool story. There is a book about his life. Coming from Nigeria to the US. He had this breakthrough winning I think it was the New York State Championship. I heard there was a movie that was going to be made about him. Maybe still in production. Where's the Tuesday dog? There's no dog to show, unfortunately. Someday, though. Someday there will be a dog. Okay, we got Switzerland, Brazil, Finland, New Orleans, South Korea, Greece, Northbrook, Chicago, England, Sweden. Yeah, it was clear Hikaru wasn't so happy about his match against Mishra, but he still seemed relieved to like make it through. He was on the verge of defeat. By some miracle came back. So we still got about 2 minutes. Got Serbia, Chile, Scotland, London, Netherlands, Poland. Just figured out how to get my Twitch on big screen TV. Oh, nice. How many people are watching on a television as opposed to a laptop or mobile device? I think YouTube will actually tell me the stats of like what devices people watch on. These days, I think YouTube is already like built into most televisions. Twitch maybe as well, but Twitch you might have to like install on your TV. Or if you have Chromecast or whatever smart TV, should be very doable. Yeah, how many people are watching on their smart toaster or refrigerator? I need to figure out how to make a poll on YouTube chat. Oh, is your smart toaster making English muffins? You probably need a smarter toaster to both toast and provide chess content. Might cost a premium though. Thank you, Harkir. Happy 69. Eric, you know Vasif Darabali. Yeah, he's a former teammate of mine. Grandmaster, strong player, nice person. Okay, moving on. Focus. Try and play a decent game. Jobava London. Trendy opening. The knight d7 move is the first rare move. Queen d5 is a good response. I think the main line is takes, queen e3. I was studying this pretty deeply a few weeks ago, but I forget everything I looked at. But my opponent seems to be out of prep. Bishop b5, okay. I'm threatening this now. And there is a trade. Knight f3 and castling is coming. Do I have queen d4? Bishop e5, queen b4. Yeah, it's close to equal, but it's a position I can work with. Try and somehow play for a win. I'm targeting b2. I'll probably see some trade. Like if bishop e5, I think I have to take. Queen c7. I might actually be slightly worse. This should still be equal, actually. Maybe I am slightly worse. Neutralize the file. In positions like this, time is usually very relevant. H6. So it could be a long endgame grind. Knight a4. So with this structure, the knights usually go on a4, c4. Target b2. B pawn move c3 is weak. Probably reroute to c4. A6 should come too. A6, queen a5. B3, C4 is coming. Queen f4. Not the first move that came to mind, but it's something. Maybe rook d5, queen e8, king h7. Looks a little bit risky. Rook d1's coming. Maybe this. Now c4. Try this. c4, rook d3. Queen e4, knight c5. Some a5, a4 ideas. Attack, defend. Rook d1. I messed up. Okay. I messed up. Kudos to my opponent, though. They got a mating attack. Very unexpected mating attack. It's crazy that yeah, I'm up 3 pawns. But I just don't have a effective way to keep my edge. I played this move a little bit too carelessly. Like everything was good. What to do? Yeah, the combination of rook and knight is like very tricky. Okay, life goes on. At least I didn't lose. I was close to blundering mate in one. Very close to playing 95, I think. So let me update the score. I did pass my score from last week. 5 out of 9 now. 2 more games to go. Yeah, it was a very good start to the tournament. For those that missed it, I started 3 out of 3, meaning 2 strong grandmasters. We'll try and have a strong finish. Oh, is this still winning? I had to go this way. I was aware of this. Yeah, I should have repeated once. For some reason I thought I'm gonna win the rook, but I just don't. So if I go this way, then check and then here, then check and then here. King's in the corner, but b2 is coming. I actually don't understand this evaluation. It should be either winning or drawing. King d1, knight a3. Just playing through the top engine line. No, this is winning. I guess Stockfish just evaluates like the knight as giving white defensive chances. So, next game should be starting soon. Keep an eye on the top performers. Well, Wonder's up there, 8 out of 9. Gukash, 6 out of 9. I'm a point behind the world champion. Wow. Okay. Try and catch up. Here we go. London time. I'm just having an epiphany. Maybe I can't do it here. If I remember, I'll share after the game. Okay, bishop d3. This is typical London. And go for 95. So if I want to be aggressive, I play 95. If I want to be positional, there's a4. A4 first. Don't see too many drawbacks with that move. I want to be aggressive. There's f4. Sometimes this does backfire. But it feels good. Clamping down on e5. Maybe some bishop h4 coming soon. Yeah, b5 is discouraged. Might be playable. Some like G5 ideas. Rookie 1. I think this is what we call the Pillsbury attack, or Pillsbury setup, dating back to the 1800s. Maybe early 1900s. I want to play G4 now. So I lose time moving the bishop, but black loses time probably having to move the knight. Just trying to put maximum pressure. Doing well on time again. Might be threatening this. Not quite. Almost. Black does want to play f6. Play f5. Take, take. f6. Maybe queen g2, f6. And then 4 hangs. G5, take, take, take. Not seeing a great solution here. It's a weirdly annoying move. f5, f6. No, f5, take, take, f6. King h, no. I have an idea. Take. Doesn't work. Not seeing what to do. Maybe take in g5. This move came to mind like just now. I spent 0 time calculating. King h1. If this, knight g6, I guess. Because I can't move back to f3 and lose this. Okay, now g5. The whole point was to get rid of the knight, so there's no knight f5. If rook g1 may be coming. The attack is still there. I just want to rook lift and mate. Easier said than done. Threatening bishop g6. Okay. Wasn't easy. I had to stay focused towards the end there. Nice finish, though. Finally got my tactic. It was great structure. I don't think I'll have much time before the next game. I do want to take a look at this moment, though. Here. Because this was very strong. Like, I think I maybe was running this. But this gives black the plan of playing f6. And... oh, wow. I have knight f7. And it briefly crossed my mind, but I don't win e6. So the follow-up is f5. Yeah, it's really hard to judge. Like, black has a lot of moves here. I'm not winning back a piece immediately. But the files are strong. Yeah, this is really hard to judge. Reminiscent of an alien gambit. Oh, what was your epiphany? Okay, thanks for reminding me. My epiphany was in this line. There's a chess mood recommendation in the Caro-Kann, which I have played before, but I think I can play it in this position. Like if my opponent plays more normally this, I usually play bishop e2. I'm pretty sure there's like a whole chess mood course in the exchange Caro-Kann covering this and then this. Engine doesn't like think it's so impressive, but it's a cool idea. Take, castle, castle, and then queen e1. I'm pretty sure this is the same exact line. Again, the engine just says equal, but in Blitz, it's like very enjoyable to play. And queen e1 is not the most typical move you get from this sort of structure. Like rook e1 or h3 is probably more standard. But the whole point is to get in this. And I have prepared this before. I just never made the realization that this can come from this line in the London. There's a move knight t7, but then I think knight h4. Knight h4. Oh, queen e3 first and then knight h4. Anyway, okay, final game. I'm 6 out of something. 6 out of 10. Here we go. Do I play a Stafford Gambit? Well, I hear I can't. Let's just play normal. I'm trying cross 2750. It's the final game, right? Yeah, last round. E3 is not super standard. I'm going to go for the reverse Colle. A6, B6, bishop B7. There's also the plan, if bishop D3 I would take and play B5. Never played this opponent before. Bishop E2 is slightly more passive. I might actually get the same attacking setup as last game, but reverse colors. Like this and this. was named after Pillsbury, the famous grandmaster, also the famous doughboy. Okay, so there is this idea, which I don't think works immediately. Just win a pawn. There are sometimes ideas to do this where c7 hangs in the end. I'm getting everything I want. So f3, I think I take rook e8. I have rook c3 to defend, I play bishop b4. Yeah, doing very well on time. I think my time today has been much better than previous weeks. Keep increasing pressure. Have to start looking for the breaks. Like g5 could be reasonable. And there's also the knight maneuver in. So I'm thinking the queen would be nice on h6. Yeah, this is a case where White's probably wanting to play knight e5. But now, okay, again, I would win a pawn because c7 is defended. g5? Like g5, f4, actually. Let's go for it. Sometimes I will alter the strategy when the opponent is so low on time. Just got to put them under maximum pressure. Wow. Crazy move. I've never seen this idea before. That is a move, though. Might be very strong. b7's hanging. Bishop c6. Take, 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 take. I lose a6. Then rook a8. I think it's okay. I have to play rook d8. Oh no, I have knight b8 as well. Wow, it's a mess. Again, I think it's okay. Let's go for it. Goes for this. This is less scary. Oh, it's kind of scary. Ay, ay, ay. Messed up. I'm going to sack the rook. Oh, I have rook a5? Rook a5 might keep me alive. Almost going to sack. And there's f3 coming. I'm just taking... No. I'm losing a piece. This takes... To do. And we'll see how adept my opponent is. What was the last capture? Bishop g5? Almost repetition. Oh, they're doing it. $50 move roll. I survived. What a finish to the tournament. Okay, 6.5. There is some strategy to defending this ending. Mainly it's about just surviving 50 moves, but sometimes the key is to like actually walk towards the right corner for white. Because walking towards this corner will lead to a position that most players know. But sometimes most players get confused where to put their knight. Also, there is a point in this game, people can probably see it in the VOD. It showed I had exactly 1 second. Not 1.1, but exactly 1. Meaning I would have flagged. It was when I played Queen F1. Oh, but now on the replay it shows 1.1. Okay, so maybe something's off. I didn't actually flag. Yeah, this is just losing for black. Opponent played well. I mean, I liked my position. I was completely oblivious to this idea. Should really be aware with knight on a4. Anyway, that does it. Tournament should be over. Congratulations, this person. I think I finished top 100. Does it say? It doesn't scroll past, wait, Fabiano played? No. Fabiano Carlson. Okay, someone has a funny name. Fabiano's playing American Cup, like right now. I finished in 80th. So, I'm going to send the raid to the American Cup broadcast. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the games today. Hope there's some lessons for people to take away, including myself. Just make sure St. Louis is live. They are. Okay. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up here. Thanks again. If you want to see more of me today, tune in to the St. Louis Chess Club broadcast. I'll be interviewing some players. And adios.